Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I'm going to comment on some comments that were made on my last video. You know, when do we go? When do we move? When do we march? Why can't we do it? It gets back to, I need, as a military guy, I need the intent, and it's called the commander's intent. I don't do anything without the commander's intent. Who is trying to do something, and what's the end goal? So this is actually awesome for me because I get to use my brain again, start thinking, you know, commander's intent leading into operational orders. What's the purpose of this thing? So I jotted some notes down. This is great for me because it's been a while since I really started thinking about this. So there's no organization. So you guys are trying to say, let's go to the Capitals with guns and march. That's fine. You guys think it's 1776. It's not. It's years and years before that. We're at that point. Think about that. Think about Lexington and Concord. What did they have? They had a militia that actually trained together, a militia that knew each other, a militia that trusted each other. Do we have that today? Absolutely not. No organization, no leadership, no command and control, no logistical plan. Yes, you can work those in and make them on the fly. Making them on the fly causes great pain, a lot more hardship for you. You'll pay a heavy price without all these things in order. So yeah, you're all gung-ho to go, but I haven't met anybody that can give me a commander's intent. Or do you have an op order for a meeting at the Capitol? So what's the purpose of it? So I jotted some stuff down. Let me get started because you need to understand that. So if you're dealing with anyone and they don't even know what a commander's intent is, because I met guys that have these great plans and you ask what's commander's intent, what's an operational order, they look at you, I don't know. Run from those people, they're going to get you killed. All right, basic things. What is the commander's intent? This is pretty formal. It's a description and definition of what a successful mission will look like. Mission statement, who, what, where, why. This is used to empower the subordinates and guide their initiatives and improvisation as they adapt the plan to the changing battlefield environment. Basically is, what are we going to accomplish? What does success look like? And everything we do for this mission is geared to the commander's intent. You have to have a commander's intent. You have to tell them, this is the goal. My goal is this is what I want to do. Because you can have this great operational order, you have this great plan, but when the first bloody nose happens and you get hit in the face, the plan can fall apart. But the commander's intent never falls apart. So that's why you have to have good junior leaders and good leaders underneath so they can improvise. Throw the plan away, but keep the commander's intent. What needs to be done? It's basically purpose, key task, and end state. So if you can't state the purpose, the key task that needs to be done, and the end state, what success looks like, you don't need to be doing anything. 2 questions. You need to just remember these, write them down. If we do nothing else during the mission, we must blank. If we do nothing else during the mission, we must, boom. What do we have to do for it to be successful? The single most important thing that we must do is blank. The single most important thing that we must do is blank. You got to answer these questions. You're going to the Capitol. What's the commander's intent? And that's not even getting into operational orders. What is the intent of going there? To show force, to occupy, to have a firefight. I'm not going anywhere unless you give me a commander's intent. If you're out there watching this thing and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go, I'm ready, I'm upset. Yeah, you're upset, and you might have righteous indignation. You might, you know, truly believe that there's been a wrong done. But if you want to suffer some consequences, go without a commander's intent. After commander's intent, if someone gives you a great commander's intent, the purpose, what success looks like, then we got another question. It's called the operational order. Without an operational order, it's really hard to do the commander's intent. So I'm going to do a video on operational orders. You guys got to understand that the difference between a bunch of rednecks, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, a bunch of guys, a bunch of patriots running around the woods or running around an urban environment without an operational order. You're just a bunch of guys, a bunch of gals. An operational order will give you some structure. It will give you a purpose. It's a big thing. So commander's intent. You guys going? Tell me the commander's intent in the comments, please. And then we can go from there. Thanks for watching.